Hello, I'm Ralph Ferguson, Managing Director of the Texas Tech University Ethics Center, and today I'm visiting with...
Hello everyone, I am Karthikeya Challa, the Vice President of Indian Student Association here at the Texas Tech University. I am currently the graduate student in the Department of Electrical Engineering.
Thank you for coming in, John.
Thank you very much.
Today we're going to discuss the Global Ethics Day, which is October 16th. And we have students from across the campus participating in this day, as well as other students in other universities that will take and be viewing what we do on October 16th in the Escondido Theater via our links. So let me ask, what do you think of a Global Ethics Day? Can you give me some of your insights?
Sure. Ethics, it's the most important attribute of any individual or any community. Like as I'm from India, so we as Indians have always been brought up with the principles of universal acceptance and tolerance that have been taught in the Indian Puranas, that is the old ancient books and ancient books. The most important thing is that we have always kept the sectarianism, the religious fanaticism always away from us, which keeps us a peaceful nation. Though there have been some incidences instances in India like bomb attacks, those are because of the outside intervention. But still we have stayed united in India. All people of all religions are treated equally. We believe that universal brotherhood is the most important aspect for prevailing of peace on this earth.
Yeah. Well, you know, one of the things I get from you, and I understand the enrichment that the Indian culture brings to the world in this area of global ethics and universalism. I guess, do you think that this notion of a Global Ethics Day, given the foundations that you have from your education and the history there in India, do you think that this will benefit us and help us become a better people?
Yes. As I said before, humans, we all are humans, and we all need the ethics. We need to follow those principles that was set by our elders, so that we can always be on the right path and move this world in a right path to achieve the ultimate goal of leading a peaceful life on this earth.
So in your thinking right now, the Carnegie Council for Ethics and International Affairs, that their encouragement of this university and universities around the world to have this ethical dialogue, you think this is the right time for it to happen?
Yes, because we have seen many incidents happening from past like 15 years. Like India have been attacked for more than 5 to 6 times by the terrorists. Even the 9/11 attacks, it's like the biggest black mark on the history of mankind. So it's a high time that each and every individual must be inculcated these qualities so that they live as humans.
Yeah. Do you think that having a Global Ethics Day and having students around the world participate in this function, do you think it gives us something special?
Yes.
Or this is our inaugural event. Do you think it gives us something special? How would you express that?
For this, I would like to quote a few lines from the first Prime Minister of India. He said, "Today's children are tomorrow's citizens." So, like the students of my age, the teenagers, they are the ones who are going to build up their nations, which ultimately lead to the development of the whole world. So first, if they are educated, if the children are educated, then the country, the world, everything, the whole community can live happily for decades and decades.
That's an excellent remark. Let's move the topic a little bit further along. And when we think in terms of the global population, better than 50% of our population gender is female. How do you think a Global Ethics Day, from your perspective, will support our transition to being more progressive with females in our society?
Women, they are the most important part of today's society. Previously, in last century, in the 19th and 20th centuries, the women were not given much importance with respect to jobs or making family decisions, especially especially in India. What I have seen in India, but today, in today's world, even the women are progressing. The policies from the government, the global policies, and the will inside from the women, it's making them come forward, work for corporate companies, and rise to their levels. The human resource minister of India is a woman. The ex-president of India, Pratibha Patil, she is a woman, and they have done tremendous work, and they have set standards for women, and yes, one must learn from them.
Okay. Well, and so ideally, this inaugural day, if it catches fire, it will also serve to help with gender issues around the world.
Yes.
Good. When we look at your profession that you're working toward with your graduate credential, which is electrical engineering, how do you feel the Global Ethics Day may influence the engineering discipline?
Nowadays, as we see, the world is progressing, and thanks to the engineers and the technologists of the world, it's all because of these people who build smart cities, who build the smart buildings, who build the smart technologies, who are creating new technologies. Steve Jobs is the person who revolutionized the electronic devices. Microsoft by
Bill Gates?
Bill Gates.
Right, Bill Gates, yeah.
Yeah, he revolutionized the software. So it's because of these great minds we are progressing forward. But there is always pros and cons for these engineering technologies. We know Alfred Nobel invented the dynamite, and it was, though he invented it for useful purposes. Later, he created the nuclear bombs with that, which destroyed the peace in the world. So it's in the hands of the youth and the younger generations to make a perfect use of the technologies that are being built, and that are coming forward for us for the it should be used for the betterment of the society, not for the destruction of the society.
Exactly. So basically, from our discussion today, we can take away a couple of things. One is that the Carnegie Council for Ethics in International Affairs inaugural Global Ethics Day is a very good thing. It opens up a dialogue that we need to have and continue. The second thing that I think we touched on is that this serves as a real opportunity for us to relate to gender issues and improve the quality and the standards and focus on this as part of our Ethics Day around the world. And the third thing is that technology and management of resources is going to be an essential part of our future. And this next generation of social workers, engineers, and scientists will actually help solve problems for not only our shelter, but for our food and our living environments.
Yes.
This is great insight from you.
Thank you very much.
And I wish you the best of the best success in your profession when you get there. And also, I look forward to seeing you on October 16th,
Sure,
Global Ethics Day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.